Shadow didn't mind the rain. In fact, he welcomed it. The rain often meant fewer humans were out and about, and that was just how he liked it. Humans could be so unpredictable. They'd shoo him away, throw things, or worse, yell at him when he stumbled upon a hard-earned treat. They never understood how much effort it took to find those scraps. Tonight, it rained harder than normal, thick and relentless. Shadow sniffed the damp air, picking up the scents that swirled around him. He knew his instincts would guide him through the night. As he moved through the underbush, he found a small cardboard box discarded amongst the bushes. His whiskers twitched as he sniffed around its edges, checking for any dangers. Satisfied that it was safe, using his paws, he tipped the box onto its side. He wriggled his back and curled up inside. The box wasn't much, but it would do. It was cozy enough, and the rain drumming on the cardboard lid felt oddly soothing. The rhythmic sound of water cascading down the drains sounding like a waterfall. Shadow started to feel drowsy. Must stay awake, he thought to himself. He stared across the street to the empty house. This was it, where he needed to be. A mouse ran past Shadow. It stopped in horror as it noticed Shadow was there. Lucky for the mouse, Shadow was focused looking at the house across the street. Shadow sniffed the air, paused, then got up. He could sense it now. Evil. Growing. Shadow scouted the area once again. Still empty. Perfect. Grudgingly, he left the cozy box, ensuring to give it a rub with his whiskers. My box, he thought to himself. Shadow intended to come back as soon as he was finished. He liked this spot. Shadow started off, slowly walking, hugging the bushes, to remain in the shadows. He arrived at the pavement. He looked up and down the street, the roads like rivers, shining and wet, reflecting like mirrors. Shadow caught a glimpse of his reflection. His purple moon-shaped iris, reflecting back at him like a small star. He checked again. Roads were dangerous. Shadow had had many close scrapes with humans and their stupid cars over the years. Satisfied, Shadow started out onto the road. Then he was blind. An explosion of light, a rumble like thunder. Shadow froze in fear for a moment, and then jumped back into the bushes, just in time to avoid the large truck hurtling past him. The once quiet street suddenly came alive with commotion. He could hear music playing loudly from the truck. He stared across the street at it with suspicion. This was a problem. He heard the music get louder as the truck door opened. Turn that down! It's 10 p.m. You want to piss the neighbours off before we even get in the door? A young girl emerged from the truck, followed closely by a man. Her father, Shadow assumed. She wore a grey hoodie, black shorts, and had long black hair. The girl dashed into the house, her excited shouts echoing as she disappeared inside, leaving the man to handle the rest. Shadow's heart raced as he watched from the bushes. His instinct told him this was no ordinary night. That girl made his fur prickle with unease. He decided to retreat back to his box for now. This complicates things, he thought to himself. He got himself comfy, sniffed the air, then with one eye taking a last glimpse, Shadow drifted to sleep.